Well, before we get out of here, it has been almost a year and a half. It's been close to a year and a half of Locked On Baylor, 305 episodes of Locked On Baylor, and millions of views and listens and impressions and all kinds of that jazz.
Please cry.
A lot of losses, some wins sprinkled in there as well. A lot of negativity, some positivity.
Always kept us guessing.
Sprinkled in there as well. But a whole lot of realism. Love it or hate it. A lot of people listened, and I can only be thankful for that.
And what's amazing, Drake, I just want to say this too. We talk about Brett Yormark and Bob Bowlesby, but this conference had 10 teams in it when you started this podcast.
Yeah, it did.
Look at it now.
8 teams, maybe. I don't even remember. It may have 8.
Kinda. More or less.
Here you are. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Been great. It has been a great year and a half. From supporters to dissenters, I have loved it all. It was tough to do as a student, to have to show up every day to work, which is my bedroom, and record a 30-minute podcast and give up on a lot of social time to do it. But I did it because I love Baylor, because I love Baylor fans. I'm going to miss being a part of a daily Baylor-centric show. I will be a part of another daily show in Locked On Big 12 and have further career news coming up after that as well. But yeah, this is it. This will be the last time that I say it. Thank you, Cam, for being the tenured guest.
Thank you, Drake. Before you do that, thank you. You built this thing. This was on its last breath. I mean, it was really like the Big 12. Actually, it was worse. It was like what the Pac-12 is now.
Yeah.
When you got this podcast, and I get it all the time. I hear about people Locked On Baylor fans all the time. I heard it at the ballpark in Arlington. I hear it all over the place. We heard it in Utah.
Yeah.
And the people listen, whether they're listening in Salt Lake City or Waco or
Denver,
Zimbabwe, they are listening.
Oslo and Lorraine.
I would love to go back and see what one of these episodes was in March of 2022 versus what it is now. It's just an absolute revelation.
Yeah, it has grown a lot. It is from worse than the ground up, from 6 feet under to here. And again, whoever's next is going to be a hell of a host. If
maybe,
and it's
a lot to live up to.
Within the next week, it's going to happen within the next week. Hopefully, we're going to really try to get the ball moving and get you somebody who's fantastic. I've already got somebody in mind for sure. Thanks for making Locked On Baylor your first listen every single day. We'll be back hopefully later this week, early next week, sometime in the very near future. This has been, and it always will be, Locked On Baylor.